Hello, guys, and welcome back to episode 11, but the first episode of season 2 with Duisburg. So, we have a lot to go through, as well as the first game of the season against Hannover to play, and I'm excited to get started. So, I think first and foremost, we got to start with the transfers, as it's been a big and long transfer window. As you can see here, currently, trying to get another player in. We have some money. But let's hit the transfer history. So, as you remember from last season, these three guys all signed coming in on freeze. They have still joined up. They look fantastic. Zerice has had a couple injuries so far in preseason, which is a little concerning. But, yeah. Milojevic looks to be absolutely incredible. I think he's going to be really, really good for us. They already think he's decent for Bundesliga, which is nice. We got Neudecker, who they think also is decent for Bundesliga, who I think is going to be incredible for us as well. And then we got Zerice, who is just looking fantastic as well. He's a leading player for second division sides, so that should be amazing for us in terms of having a top-rated center back. So that should be three players that should be assuredly be able to take us into the next division. Then we get out a little business. We brought in Raydan on loan, as Ademi has left, actually. So I couldn't agree to a contract with him in the summer. He wanted, like, triple his contract. I was like, no, thank you. I'm not paying you more than I think I was not looking to pay him more than 25 or 30, and he wanted, like, 60. So we didn't end up getting him there. But we've got Raydan. He looks pretty good. The reason I got him is he's pretty fast, and he's got a lot of natural fitness. And so I figured he'd be a good one to get in terms of a pressing forward, because the pace is really going to help us. The stamina is not the best, but I thought the pace and the acceleration, the agility, those would all be really, really useful, as well as he likes to try to knock balls past opponents, which I thought would be really, really lovely as well. So yeah, we'll see how this comes out. I'm thinking we might need to bring in another striker as well, but he seems to be pretty good. Operating currently on a good level here. Then we lost Diange to Nuremberg for 575k, which is a lovely turnaround after getting him in on a free. So we got him in on a free. He played 11 games for us, and then we sold him. So just pure profit. Love to see that. I was thrilled with doing that. So that, because of that, we had to bring in another center mid. So we got in this guy. I thought I'd get a little experience into the team. He can play kind of anywhere across this back area here, which I thought would be really useful for us, adding some depth and extra help in certain areas. Mainly, I'm thinking he's probably going to be... He's got the ability to play box-to-box, which not the greatest box-to-box, but he's got a lot of stamina and some strength. So if we need some backups, if some people are injured or stuff, he's able to play there. And then also, he's a good ball-winning midfielder. So if we want to be a little more aggressive in a press, rather than try to play through the team using Neudecker, we can use him instead and have a nice versatility of formation against teams, which will be really useful in my opinion, as we saw how well the ball-winning system worked last season towards the end. Then we got David De La Vibora. So I don't know if you guys remember, I tried to get him in last season and I couldn't get him in. Yeah, I just was clicking around, like, looking for players that were expiring contracts and stuff last season, and I found him, and he looked pretty good, and so I wanted to try to go at him again, and I failed at a couple other left back signings. We failed at a guy who was, like, incredibly good from a smaller league as well, but I can't remember. Oh, he was a Montenegrin player from the Montenegrin league. I couldn't get him in. So instead, I went back to Madrid and thought I'd give him a shot, and we got him for a really good amount, as he currently is sitting on a release clause of 3.5 million if he does end up getting picked up, which I'm really, really happy with. And we have a cheeky little wage rise thing in here as well to help keep him on a bit of a lower wage, so we can not take as big of a risk on him. We also have appearance clauses in his signing as well, so if the deal doesn't work out and I've just completely chosen a fluke of a player, we don't have to worry, as we have some clauses to help protect us. But as I said, also we have sold Diang, which is kind of whatever. I mean, it's fine. We brought in someone good. Let go of this guy. As you can see, not good at all. Nothing really he's going to add to us for the team. Loaned out Fleckstein again. He's got potential, but he just doesn't. He's not where I want him to be right now. Loaning out some of our better players here. He looks good. It's just, I mean, he's supposed to be Division 2, but he's just not the best right now. He needs more time. Maybe put him in the first team next season, is my thinking. Another one of our top prospects, put him in again. I mean, he's decent Bundesliga potential, so we want to keep loaning him out and give him some time, but I'm not sure if he'll ever reach that. We also got Nikolai out as well, another one who we see as someone with potential for us in the future. So yeah, getting some of those guys out, getting them just playing time that we can't really promise them at a higher level. And then one of the other players I'm trying to get rid of, this guy, got rid of him. Not really needed at all. Don't really have any use for him in the team. He's just nowhere near good enough. He's out and out winger. We don't need an out and out winger. It's not really good enough to play at the back, so it's just he doesn't really fit. Doesn't really need our system. He only made 4 appearances last season, so letting him go I thought was a good idea. And yeah, those are the deals so far that we've done. Taking a look at the team, this is how we currently are, I think, going to set up to start the season. So we'll have Milojevic in goal. We're going to have Vincent at left back, Volkmer and Zierreis across the back line, Fletcher on the right, Neudecker, Baccalors and Frey sitting in the midfield, Bakir on the left, Porath on the right, and Raydan up top. The reason Porath is on the right is sadly... oops. Oh, camp. Our boy Stoppelkamp retired. Very, very sad. So Stoppelkamp has retired. I put him on the staff short list just in case I ever want to sign him again. But as you see, he is not very good. Yeah, he's not great at really anything staff-wise. So I've let him go. I put him on the staff short list. Maybe we'll sign him later down the line to the staff. So we'll see. But yeah, he's retired. So Porath steps in on the right. Bench-wise, we've stuck with Kopens and Prinz as our backup goalkeepers. Ajani, Velkov are gonna and Kwanduo are gonna stay as our backups. Kwanduo and Velkov in the center. Villabora is gonna be our backup on the left. I'm gonna try to Taffer Chauffeur is gonna be the backup CDM, of course. Push is the backup roaming playmaker. Stierlin is the box-to-box. Then Mata is going to be our backup on the right for Porath. And we're hoping to loan in a player or get someone else to improve the position behind Bakir, as well as Budabuz is our backup striker. And that's kind of how we're going to play. In Dualu, I'm trying to get him out. Currently have a bid for loan, which is good. He's not really great. Again, as I said, not good enough for what we need, so kind of unfortunate. But we're definitely looking to get in a few more players. I want to get another striker in for Raydan, with Budabuz being what, he's like 36, 35. Not totally certain how he's going to be, and he's dropped, as well as my staff have continued told me that I should transfer list him, as he's past his best and looks like he's not going to be as good. So we'll see. We'll see what we do. It's a decision that has to be made. But I don't know, I kind of want to see how the team plays a little bit once I get in this other player, and we can stick with our squad of 23 players, and then I can decide who those 2 other are. I'm someone that likes to keep the squad to around 25 players at a time. I don't like to go above that, because then you start getting issues of keeping everybody happy. So yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with so far, but we just got to decide who is going to be those extra 2 players. I'm thinking one's probably going to be a striker, and maybe something else. But in terms of our under-19s, oh, all right. Can I just? Where's the clear entire team selection? There we go. So this is just all the players. Oh, great. There's still guys that are available for the U19s. But so, in essence, we don't really have anybody here. Like, if you look, these are all guys in the first team. This is kind of one of the few guys we have with some potential, but there's the youth intake that we got wasn't the greatest. There's not many guys with loads of potential. So yeah, it's kind of just a bit of a tough one. We don't really have anybody that we're looking for. We have a Hetwer as well, who I loaned out. As for some reason it says he wasn't loaned out this season. I loaned him out again, but he's been improving, which is really good. So I'm happy with that. They asked for another season on loan, and 10 goals in 33 games, not bad at all. So we'll see how he does. He could be someone in the future for us next season or season after if we still maintain and stay in the division as a third choice striker. So yeah, not the worst, but definitely looking to bring in another striker. I think after this is giving me another option, as well as I'm probably going to look for maybe a young player or someone like that, because we do have some money. Like, we genuinely have some money, but I'm also possibly wanting to keep some money around for January if we need to make some moves as well. So little torn, little unsure if I want to do things, but yeah, I think we're in a good spot. And Iowa, who it is, excuse me, I think he's going to be useful. He looks to have some good stats, and looks to be a decent enough player. Haven't fully scouted him yet. I don't know why I'm not scouting him, but yeah, we wanted to get in this guy. I know how good he is from another save, and just didn't want to join, so which is kind of unfortunate. But yeah, so I think without further ado, let's get into the game. There really hasn't been much going on otherwise. Opposition instructions. They want us to change around a few players. That is understandable. What do they want me to do? They want Neudecker to be the roaming playmaker. Interesting. Of course, Finson's going to have to come out as he's currently injured. Zerice is not going to play, but he's going to be on the bench. Pretty happy with all the rest of that. Mata, you seem decent. Seem to be a decent enough position there. Okay, so I mean, I'm sort of if we just want to try this or this, because depending on, it could be quite useful. I think we'll go the ball winning, and we can always, just because it'll be a little better defensively for us. So yeah. All right, into the game we go. Actually, I hope he has his whatchamacallit, training set. I don't know if I remember to set him up for his training. Hopefully I did. I've been trying to be really good with all the training. Alright. Pump fists. Hey, one person. Let's go. We've also been able to hold on to Bakir, which is really, really important. As I think he's going to be the future. Hey, look who it is on the bench. Let's check quickly. Did I have... Yeah, he does. Good. Beautiful. Alright, I love those graphics. The Bundesliga graphics are so nice. Alright, into the game we go. Oh, wow. Kickers won their first game in the season. I didn't even notice that. Let's give them some good old encouragement. 2 minutes into your first game for us and he gets a yellow card. That's just kind of funny. So nothing happening too much. Hannover's had 2 shots, 1 on target, and we've got another yellow card within 9 minutes. So some early bookings, that could be an issue, but hopefully it's not going to be too much of a problem to start off. With 3 shots. Haven't had much going for us so far, but it looks to be a pretty much of a basic encounter. Looks like we have a highlight here. Frey's going to pick up the ball, go into Taffer short. I still can't figure out how to say that. Bacalor's here, passing it back. We're going to go wide to Vibora. Can he make something happen here? He's going to drive it, cut it back to Frey. He's going to get it to Vibora, into Raydan. Can he finish? No, but can he finish on the second attempt? He can't! Oh! Raydan, what are you doing? He needs to finish that there. And then the second attempt, but That's a great job from those guys. Great job there. Let's give some praise on that. Vabor's got another chance into Bakir here. Vabor, can he get across it? Yes, he can. Porath over his head, but he gets it. Recycles out to Velkov, who's in an interesting position here. Into Bakalors. Velkov, what are you doing? Why are you up here as a center back? Alright. Into the midfield. Into Frey. Can he find a pass? He can find Raydan, who can find a great ball to Bakir. Can he finish? No, he can't. But this is great play so far. It took us about 20 minutes to get into the game, but it looks like now we are really pushing for this goal. Back here with a corner to the near post. Volkmer heads very, very far wide. I think that might be a graphical issue with the new update. Doesn't show where we are. Alright, well, I'm very happy with that response that we've put out currently. It looks like they picked up a yellow in the 25th minute, but that's a great little passage of play for us there. Lovely to see. It might be worth it to move to that system in the second half. That might be a good idea. Anything else happening? We're having a better average rating. Perfect on tackles. They're winning a higher percentage of their headers, but we don't really have the largest team, so it's okay. Velkov looks to be having a great game. Everybody else seems to just be doing alright, so maybe one more chance before halftime. I'd love to see that. If not, that's okay. Doesn't look like there's gonna be. But that looks like a very solid half. Start off. Very happy we've dominated the play so far. I think let's move to the deep lying playmaker, shall we? Try to really control the game. Alright. Decker's gonna make his first appearance for the club, give some more encouragement. Hopefully we can get a chance. Oh, we're up to 1.17, 1.23 XG. Looks like we're really taking it to them here. 1.15. Wow. All right. Ooh. Let's maybe raise the tempo a little bit. See if that can't help. As well, maybe unsettle them. Nothing's happening so far. Any other subs we want to make? Maybe make a... Bakir's struggling a little bit. I think we'll give Push a chance here. Maybe he can do a little more than Frey currently is. Let's take off work at the box, have this distributed quickly. Happy with everything else so far. Not much else I want to have changed. Raydown looks pretty tired, so let's put on Buddha Booze. Come on, guys. Let's go a little more attacking. And fire them up. Come on, let's get going. Went 6-6 with no highlights in the second half. Oh, they have a highlight here. This would be crushing if we drop it. Alright. Vibora with a long ball forward into Buddha Booze, who I had no idea was there at first. Can he find a man? He can find Bakir. Can drive forward and plays it off to Buaduz, sorry. Vibora into Neudecker, into Bakir. Can he find someone as well? He can find Neudecker, who can find a pass into Bakalors. Find a lovely ball out wide to Flesher. Porath gets it, but he's tackled. Flesher recovers the ball, though. The right wing here gets back to Bakalors into Porath. Bat out wide to Flesher. Can he find a cross? Nope, he's going to go short to Bakalors, who's covered. But Flesher gets it back. Can he get something in? Bakalors, nope, blocked again. Can we get this ball here? No, looks like Hannover are going to manage to pick it up with Avina. Oh, and a missed tackle. That's not good. Can we recover? Can we recover and stop the shot? Yes! Ilyevich, good save. Good defending in the end to help cover. And those guys did not like getting fired up. I guess that didn't really work how I wanted it to. Have them shoot on sight. Go a little more direct. Yeah. Alright. See if this can't get us anything. Uadu's, can he find someone? Yes, he can. He can find Neudecker, who can find a lovely ball over the top to Bakilors, who's in one-on-one. Can he finish? Can Bakilors finish with the chip? Yes, he can! Bakilors can finish! Puts us up 1-0 in our first game of the second division, which we look to have dominated so far. No offside. Lovely goal. Neudecker, what a great assist from his first game running our midfield. Bakilors just chips it over the keeper. Lovely there. Alright, let's take this back to a more positive stance. Let's go here, tactics, to this one. This is a much more defensive setup tactic. We should be good in this, so let's just go here. See out the rest of this game and hopefully pick up a win. Time running out here. It should be called. Yes, there we go. Win and a clean sheet and away from home. I mean, can that be any better? Defense, all getting good ratings, but all picking up yellow cards. So we may have to watch the yellows we pick up this season. Maybe pull off, be tough into tackles. Outstretched arms, lovely job, lads. Excellent job. That's great to see. That makes me really happy. Why are your players starting in front of goal? They're friendlies. What? Wait, played 1-1-1, goal difference of 1, 3 points. Why is he asking this? So I collected a number of cards today. Are you concerned? It shows they got stuck in, which is fine. Yeah. Let's see what the fans are saying. Fantastic result. Defended well. Attacked well. Decent result. Decent match. Congratulations to Neudecker. Very good debut. What? This person needs to be taken out. I mean, no. No more Twitter for you. No more Twitter. No good takes. Jesus Christ. Neudecker isn't good. I mean, granted, he could play terrible for the rest of the season, but that's a great start to the season. And I think he's going to be good. And I put my faith in that. And him being good. I mean, game represented the XG if you want to be that way. Bundesliga 2 kicks off. Start a great style with a win. Impresses on debut as well. Bakilors shines an 8.4. Lovely game from him. And into the press conference we go. That's what football it's all about. That's what it's all about. Raiden, pretty toward time in front of goal, didn't he? It was an important part of the plan. You had a good game, it looked like otherwise. A nice debut. He was excellent in front of goal. Happy to keep a clean sheet. It was pretty solid in his debut. Yeah, never easy. It's happy to see. Winning the match. Are you happy with his performance? He was delighted. Still in the market for another player. Do you think you'll be bringing in a pace? I think some business will be done. Who is this? I've never even looked at this guy. There's no interest in this stage. Who is that? I haven't. Maybe someone that one of our scouts looked at. I was hoping that we'd have the draw in the next couple days so we could find out who we're playing. That's kind of unfortunate. But, well, I think that has been a lovely little start to the season there. So, thank you so much for joining me, guys, in our first episode of Season 2 with Duisburg. I hope to catch you guys in the next one, where we play our next game, where we're going to play our next DFP Pokal game, our first one of that, and probably then, I'm guessing, when does the transfer window end? think it ends at the end of August. Yeah. So next episode, I will see you when we play Karlsruhe, as well as our first DFB Pokal home game. Or, I don't know if it's home. We'll have to see where it's drawn. But yes, I will see you guys then when we play our first game and our game against Karlsruhe. So remember, if you did like this video, remember to like it, subscribe, and stay tuned for more of this season.